Yes, Jabba and I are both dressed as if we're going to set it off in this piece. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've done it a million times. I have not put my mug. Not put my mic back on. A million times it has happened.
Look, it's been a long day. Okay,
I
we had
completely
tornado
agree.
watch. It's
I com-
cold.
I
Things have been
completely
blown
agree.
down and destroyed.
Yes, yes, yes. But let's stop talking about Trump's presidency, folks. We've got topical humor, folks. We've got spotlight on some Oscar stuff going on. We've got video games, Bungie. Actually, you know what? Not even video games, but just Bungie stuff going on.
Yeah,
We have animes that are coming up. There's so much to talk about. We've got the time. We've got the mugs.
dude. Cheers.
Bleach. Cheers. So, Java, are you ready?
Just hold on. Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm never ready, but we're gonna do this anyway. Let's have some fun. Let's go. Hey, folks, what's up? And welcome to TBA News presented to you by the Hungry Bleak channel. And this is your anime and gaming updates episodes. You know what Mondays are. We're giving you stuff about anime and gaming. We're going to sprinkle a couple other things in there as well. But enough of that silliness and me sprinkling stuff upon things. I am Antonio Pomatus, aka the Hungry Bleak.
I am your girl Jabba Chan with the best mug in society. I mean, it is a good mug though.
It is a good mug, yes, but shots fired. Oh my god. That's
I like
I mean Soul Reaper? Bleach? No?
Well, like I said, a fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. At least not until I get my caffeine in.
The cup says that, folks. It's not shots fired. Possibly shots fired though. Possibly. I'm not sure. Jabba, have you been flagged as being okay, marked as safe from the huge amount of wins that we have had the last couple of days?
I guess.
All right, that's fair.
How about you?
I am good. I am a sturdy middle-aged man, so yes, I was not going to blow away anytime soon. Lot of working out in the wind and out in the rain, unfortunately, but we're here. We're having a good time. We've got our wool scully caps on, beanies, whatever region of the world you're in. I know you all have different names for them. Crazy. We've got our hot beverages. We've got our cool mugs. So let's start up some of this with Jabba. What you got from Bungie? What's going on?
Well, we have the Guardian Games. Guardian Games. Go Hunters! Woo! Yeah, because you couldn't see my hands, but woo! Yeah. Love y'all. So, as you know, besides the 3-month drought that we'll have.
Yes.
At least it will get something for us Destiny fans, which is the Guardian Games, which is AKR Olympics. That will start off on March 24th. So next week.
Okay.
Y'all better get ready. So that means we're gonna have a big update.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big update. I actually do like this. I like the events, but I do like this one because it's just fun. And it's something different to do. Again, it's obviously, you have co-op, but you're still playing against each other because it has Hunter, it has Titan, and it has Warlock on each of the teams. So it is a fun thing to do. I do like it. I think regardless of who wins, I actually love the statue that's at the tower.
Yeah.
I always think that statue is a beautiful thing, and I like how they have different ghosts and different like ornaments. Like we'll have a cape. Titan will have like that sash that they have around their waist. Warlocks will have like that
little armband.
Yeah, the armband that they'll have. So I like it. I think it's a cool thing. We'll see what cool like weapons, and I mean we'll probably get a lot of recycling of items that just have different names and maybe a different color scheme.
I'm just trying to see how the layout's gonna run because since we got that big interface update from the last game, because remember everything changed.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder how they're gonna do it.
Because we have the portal now.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be that's a very good point. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm excited. But Hunters, we're going up, up, up.
It's our moment. You together, we're going. Gonna be golden. Whoa, whoop, 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 take me. So yeah, Hunters, we better win. Because I think we lost. I would say I'm only gonna say we lost once to a technicality. It was because Lance Richard had passed. So I figure a lot of and since his character was a Titan, a lot of the Titans were pulling through. So the technicality said what it said.
Yeah. Did we win last year? At a certain point, I can never remember because we'll be winning, and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, it'll say the flags will be at such a huge distance.
Tonight we have to check. We have to check the tower because remember, whatever's gold. No pun intended for K-pop Demon Hunters, but whatever's gold will initiate is the winner.
That was such a good unintentional joke. That was
I know.
My God, it was so good. Yeah, so I'm excited, but I for some reason thought it was tonight, and I was like, oh, you know what, this will be something cool to do and everything. I didn't even realize.
No, we got one more week, so obviously we're probably gonna get like free loot officially as usual. I think they already said like what we were for the weapons. It looks like we're gonna get an exotic machine gun, which is I'm not mad at.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully it's good. And then we're gonna have. I think the rest of the weapons are pretty much like the ones that we had before. So like we have like the title, which is that submachine gun, which is the primary. The Terra can't say this. It's too late in the day for me. It's a scout rifle, but it's a strand.
A strand scout rifle?
Yeah, Traxi pose. If I'm saying it right. Look, this is Destiny.
Have we had it before or no?
I believe so, but this is Destiny. They forever making up names for weapons. I know. I recognize the grenade launcher because it's called the Hullabaloo. Literally, that's what the name is.
If I type H and U on my phone,
yep,
Hullabaloo is the first thing that comes up because I use that term quite often.
Yep, it's grenade launcher, and it's arc.
And a shaming amount that I actually use it. Actually, I'm trying to think of a scout or like a scout rifle that strand.
You know when you see it, you're like, okay, I know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's probably because there's so many weapons, but I like scout rifles, so I usually try to keep my eye on them, just like if it was a stasis weapon. Like if you ask me, I'll know that one off the top of my head. So that's cool. So I'm excited by the games. They're usually fun. Like even with the competition, they're still fun. They are just
because it looks like for this year, for at least like for the armor that we get, we're getting kind of more like the Greek, like the Greek Roman era. Like if you look at it, like from I know this new just is on the picture here, but I'm looking on the website. Like the Warlock has more kind of like that toga, type of vibe, and like between like the Titan, which they could have done a little bit better because just another like warrior suit. But like with the Hunter, it's kind of like a mix in between the two.
Yeah, the hunt. I like the Hunter. Hunter garb. Oh, it's got like a quiver of arrows on the back too. Oh, that's cool.
I kind of want that sword that the warlock is using.
I'm definitely kind of interested about the sword. Trace rifle too. I like a good trace rifle. Trace rifles I don't use them as much as I used to, and I really do like a trace rifle because they're kind of cool weapons. So cool. That'll be awesome. So we will be checking that out.
Go Hunters!
Yes.
Go
Hunters! No biased or anything going on there. Obviously,
it's fine. It's fine.
Next up, more from Bungie. Bungie's marathon has come out.
Oh, they're doing a New York marathon. Nice.
Kind of, sort of, maybe, kind of, sort of. So with this is Bungie's newest game. This is a first-person shooter, and what this is basically is you go into different areas and you infiltrate them, and you take the loot, like you steal it, and you use that stolen loot to upgrade and build like better like armors, like just make better builds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, doesn't sound like Destiny at all. And you'll
Hmm.
also have seasons with this. What they've said doesn't sound like Destiny at all. So I haven't really heard anybody talking about it. I've seen a couple of articles, what have you. One said that it was Bungie's lowest rated game, I think, on Steam. I think that's where they were saying it.
Mm.
I haven't played it. I'm not going to judge it, even if I am biased because I feel like this took a huge amount away from Destiny because Destiny has now this drought, and all of a sudden Marathon's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The time like we were laughing our heads off that day when you, myself, and Robert talked about that because
Yeah.
the timing was not pretty at all. It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Look, in this day and age, if you're playing the game and you enjoy it, great, cool. If you don't enjoy it, don't play it. Do whatever you can do to take your mind off of the insane things that are happening in this world, particularly in this country, but just in the world. Yes, if you prefer this over Destiny, I'd love to know why. Not being like not argumentative. I just really like Jimmy would like to know why you like this more than Destiny, what the differences are, what have you. Yeah, it. I don't think it would appeal to me, but then again, I don't know the whole story of the game. I don't know if there even is a story or a background. It looks more like it's more like a P versus P game,
Mm-hmm.
but that could be just from what I've seen as far as like gameplay and such like that. But yeah, this has came out last, I want to say last Tuesday.
I think so.
I want to say so.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're
I
enjoying
mean,
it, congratulations. I really have nothing else to say about it. I'm just gonna,
to me, it's
and
just too bright.
it's what
It's too bright.
I think that might be on purpose
I know, but it just
as like a difference, maybe.
but like for all the shooter games that are out there, like it's like besides Splatoon, and that's
Mm,
really been it. It's just too bright.
mm.
It's like somebody took like a neon highlighters. I'm like, all right, we're gonna have fun with it.
Looks like the beginning of like something from Disney. You're watching Disney XD. Thank you.
Did
We're horrible people.
No,
You know
we're
what's
not.
not horrible? Unique Studios and what they have done with Ianu.
Season 2.
Yes.
Season 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So great.
It's so good. I'm glad I was able to like see this through from like start to finish, from like when they were talking about it on like their storyboards, from
Mhm.
them hitting like your Comic Con, and to finally watching it, like even though I watch on HBO Max because I'm a day late, but it's okay. I enjoy it. I like the pacing of this one. Yes, it
Mhm.
does remind me of Avatar, The Last Airbender, because of like the, the like how the story's based, but I like the African features for it.
Yes.
So I
I'm
enjoyed that.
yeah, I'm very happy with this one. As someone who read a bit of the comic, like I said, from because this is based on um stories from Unique Studios. They have Wind Waker, they have EXO, they have Inyanu, they have uh Malika. There's so much there. I'm just really from where Roy Okupe, who is the founder of Unique Studios and everything, seeing all of the praise that he and his amazing team, Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Easton, Kara Mahorn, the Blurred Girl, um, and everyone else who has been a part of this journey is so cool to see. Um, from seeing Roy at the Black Comic Book Festival in Harlem, um, and not knowing anything about his work, and this was like maybe over 10 years ago. I want to say, yeah, easily
Mm.
over 10 years ago. and then seeing everything rise up, and the hard work and determination and the incredible stories and talent that's um uh, uh, behind the pages on these, and then seeing this and seeing, there be panels, big panels at New York Comic Con, like you were
Mhm.
saying, is and all over really. It's just so great for this to be getting a season two and for it to be getting feature length movies. Yeah, and it's a beautiful story. It's so cool to see a fantasy story set in the diaspora, and the lead is a young black girl. It's a young African girl. We don't really get a lot of that.
Indeed. So if you guys are interested, season 2 will drop March 21st. That is this
Damn.
weekend. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
So
do
yeah,
the dance.
so get ready. I don't believe they gave us like a oh no, we will get 10 new episodes. So for season 2, we get 10. I think season 1 was 11.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which is good. So that means obviously it'll come out every Saturday, because I think it's kind of like on like that Saturday lineup.
Mhm.
So we'll get this every Saturday. So for the next couple weeks, be prepared.
Absolutely. I also love
I
the fact that this is like a Saturday morning cartoon, literally.
I don't
That's
want to
such a
say
cool
much because
feeling.
I want you guys to watch it.
Mm. I'm just uh, like, I love that feeling. You know what I mean? It's just so cool to have something so beautiful and black and just cool. So yes, I'm all for this. The
Damn right.
21st, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Damn. But I love it. I love it. Yeah, this is on Cartoon Network. Or if you're not able to watch it, then obviously, I believe on demand if you have cable too, but also
HBO.
HBO Max. Check it out. But
Mm,
before that, go back and rewatch the first season. Go check out
yeah.
what's going on. Please check that out. Watch that and then watch Invincible Fight Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting for season 2 of that. Not that I'm um, counting or anything. I'm just saying.
You know what I would say after watching like the first season of Ianu, I'm like, man, this should be in like the Black Panther era because of their
Ooh.
technology that they had, and also dealing with the gods. I'm like, this could work.
Mm.
They're not far off.
No, I'm just excited to see how the story just expands and if we're gonna see characters from the other comics in there. Like it's
Mm,
I love having possibilities and worlds just expanding and everything and the
mm-hmm.
possibilities and just like being excited about that. It's a nice feeling. So very makes me warm. And not like eating like beans like inside, but like a warm feeling inside my stomach.
Like you're
So
drinking a cup of tea.
exactly. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. This is my soft side, folks.
Stop saying
This is air biscuits.
making biscuits.
Like your kids. Cats do. Okay.
All right,
Enough of that.
this girl,
So
he's my inner spirit character.
yes. All right. So going back to something negative. The Buffy reboot, which we were supposed to have, sorry folks, which we were supposed to be getting from Hulu. Hulu had decided not to go with it. Unfortunately.
Why?
Well, excuse me. Before I get into that, actually, Sarah Michelle Gellar, you know her as Buffy from the original television series.
Yeah.
Actually came out and had an announcement on, I think it was Instagram, possibly. Let me actually check that. But she had a post that she put on social media. She's like, I wanted you all to hear it from me. And she was the one that actually told us all about it,
Oh,
which
okay.
sucks. And she was going to serve as an executive producer, but also have a recurring role on the new series. Um, a lot of us grew up with Buffy. This
Yeah.
was one of those shows where it was so good, and the Scooby Gang, we all knew it, and how it went from, I think it was CW at the time, maybe
Either
went,
Warner Brothers or CW.
yeah,
I think it
went
was Warner
to,
Brothers first, then CW.
yeah, then it went to UPN for I think the last couple of seasons,
I think so.
I want to say, yeah. We were supposed to be getting a new series. It was going to be updated. A lot of us were excited about this. I was like, oh, you know what? I want to see what they do with it because they did follow the series in comic book form. And they had a bunch of series. They had an Angel series. They had a Spike series. I think they had one for Angel and Spike. They had a series that continued the Buffy story as well. Excuse me. I think they may have had a couple of prequels. I think they even had a series that may have dealt with Xander himself. I'm trying to remember, but they had a bunch of different comic book series and they even said that it was like season 9. Like they actually called them the different seasons, the seasons after the original series. Well, we're not going to be getting it from Hulu, unfortunately. So it looks like what some people have been reporting is that someone in charge was not a fan of the original series or something, and was like, yeah, no, you know what? No, I'm good. Which is such a weird thing to do because this show would have made you money, would have gotten you viewers, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, M Shy, I am terribly sorry. We will not be getting that. M Shy S dash. Let me bring it up on screen. M Shy S dash. Check out Emmetropia Comics. Fuse, one of the best comics out there. Nominated for a Zelda Award as well. And this is M Shy's debut into comic book writing with her publishing company. Outstanding work. Phenomenal. Yes, I'm going to shout you out on the show while I'm doing a news story. Damn it. Yes, I am. So, yeah, so we're not going to be getting this, unfortunately. So, and I think everything was done. They were set and ready to go.
So
yes.
I'm wondering, like, are they going to shop around for like another network?
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping someone else is going to pick this up. I would like it to be Netflix or Amazon. I don't want this on Paramount. For obvious reasons as far as the monopoly is going. With that family owning too much of the media. And I feel that because of what Buffy can do and how they can be woke, as y'all like to say, as a negative term, which just means no, you are awoken to the bullshit out there. I don't think I would want that there.
I would either give it that or, you know what? I don't know how you would feel. Maybe either like HBO.
Same family.
What about AMC? I don't know how deep they're gonna go. I just figured like because
AMC
at least like good. HBO, because I'm thinking of Game of Thrones, like they went there.
Well, I think, yeah.
So I'm like, maybe they could do that. I mean, I'm just like trying to throw out networks and stuff.
I think that AMC is a good one because AMC does go a bit further, obviously. They could even do AMC Plus. They could even do
right with Prime or Netflix.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
Amazon Prime or Netflix.
Yeah, like AMC is one I could definitely see. You could even go, and this is a wild one, but they are coming up more and more and more. You see things continuously with them evolving. Tubi. And I'm not saying that to be funny. Tubi has a lot going on. They've constantly got stuff coming up. They have a whole creator verse kind of thing going as well, where it's things from different creators. I mean, you see like Kev on stage and Tony Baker. There's a lot going on there. I don't know where they're going to go, but they're going to find someone who's going to pick them up. Who is trying to leave a Buffy reboot on the table, aside from Hulu, which is a huge mistake. But I feel like that might be also a political thing. And that's a whole murky thing that we can get into at another time with everything that's happening with Persa. So unfortunately, no, we will not be getting a new. Oh, also to note that Joss Whedon is not a part of this. He is not a part of this Buffy. He is not a part of this, and he is also not a part of the Firefly animated series that we're going to be getting.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That it was announced. Yeah. He's also not a part of that as well. So if you had intrepidations about that, I never used the word intrepidations. It felt very good to say that. It felt very natural to say that word. It's very nice. I don't know why my hands are doing this, but it felt very good to say it. He is not a part of this, so that's not something that you have to worry about either. So yeah, it's sad to see this not happening, and also to hear the way Sarah Michelle Gellar was speaking about it. This is something that's near and dear to her heart. The two roles I know her for are like the two roles I know her for are Buffy Summers. I had to think of the last name for a second, and Kendall on All My Children.
Real okay, so I'm about to ruin the audience just a little bit. I knew her from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh yes, okay, yes. Sorry, yes, no.
And unfortunately, at the time when Buffy was out, I wasn't into Buffy. I was more Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm sorry.
No, that's totally understandable because there's a totally two different like tastes. I was into both of them just because I liked Friday night stuff, on ABC, obviously. But I loved that tone of Buffy. Was just at the first season, I wasn't really into it the first season. Then I rewatched. I was like, oh, this is good. Then I got into it. But yeah, So
but I do know of Buffy. Like I don't. It's not like I don't know what Buffy is. I do know of Buffy and what Buffy means to a lot of people. I was just a Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So sorry.
No, that's understandable. I will, and also because I'm older than you, I remember the original movie.
Now, see, I didn't know they had a movie. So, see, that's how, like, I wasn't like.
It's nothing like this show.
Oh, okay.
Here's how you can tell what it was like. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, is actually in the movie as a vampire, but it's such a great. He hams it up, but in such a great way. But yeah, it was a bit of a different. Luke Perry is in it. I think her name might be. I'm trying to remember the lead actress's name. It's not Christy Swanson, or is it Christy Swanson? I can't remember. I don't know. But yeah, bottom line is we're not getting this series on Hulu. So let's cross our fingers. Let's hope that we get it somewhere else that will be fun, that we will enjoy, and hopefully we'll get it on a streaming service, and we'll get Firefly animated series on the same streaming service. Again, Joss Whedon is not a part of any of this, folks. He's not a part of any of this. There you go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
But you know what I do want to say?
What's that?
That somebody's coming back.
Who?
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the words, but yeah, the boys are coming back for the final season. I tried to do a segue. Hopefully it worked.
It's perfect.
Don't lie to me. I'm emotional. But yeah, so the boys are back for their season 5. It's the final season.
Yes.
And we are already having a list of all the episodes that are coming out. So it looks like I believe I can't do the math, but the first 2 episodes are going to be coming out April 8th. So we get 2 episodes. Yeah. Because we're only getting 8. So we get 2 episodes. Hopefully, that if they're going to do it as like their last season, that maybe episode 8 will be a little bit longer. In minute wise. Maybe like an hour, 15, hour 20, give or take. Because there's so much to be put into it. And I've already seen so many cameos that I'm just like laughing at for all the people that are coming in. Because I think they did a Supernatural cameo. And I was laughing at it. I'm like, that's funny. But yeah, so the last episode is going to be released on May 20th. Like I said, it's only going to be 8 episodes, but we're going to get the first 2 on April 8th. So like I said, it's going to be really crazy. I'm excited for it because I got hooked onto it. I still have to finish watching season 2 of Gen V?
Yeah.
I still have to watch the season 2 of that. So I'm excited.
Same. I still have to watch the season 2 of that. I'm late on these last couple. Like when the first 2 or 3 seasons came out, I was there. I was on it because I wanted to see like how they did this, if they could do this comic. because Garth Ennis is not when Garth Ennis does his own thing, he is not tame, as you can see. Some
Yeah,
things in the comic are a little worse than
yeah.
what's in the show, but I'm glad they redid and pulled back certain things to emphasize other things. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, this is gonna be a wild one because at the end of season 4, when you get the twist, I guess, kind of a twist.
I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of season
It
4.
completely threw me when the agent, um, the butcher's friend, the
Uh-huh.
old agent, when they were like talking and everything, and whenever they and Butcher having like his like delusions and everything.
Right.
Do you remember what happened?
No, I totally forgot because like I said, it's been
Oh
so
my god!
long.
Like I want to say, I guess I can say it because like it passed time.
Recap anyway, but for like the
Yeah,
in the first episode anyway.
right. But when Butcher's talking and he's talking to the delusion of his dead wife. He's talking to her, and all of a sudden the agent says, "Why don't you shut your mouth?" And he's talking to the delusion. Then Butcher realizes, "Oh wait, they're both delusions."
Oh, okay.
You remember it now?
No, I still have to watch the episode.
That was a great act. Oh my god. No, but it was such a weird thing because she's trying to talk him out of not teaming up with him and doing whatever the agent wants. Um, and
Oh,
they're
so kind of like a
talking.
good and evil, like devil and angel on your shoulder type of
Yeah,
thing.
but the way they did it, I didn't see that coming. I legit thought he was really there. And then when he goes, "Why don't you shut your mouth?" And he's talking to the delusion, and Butcher's like, "Wait, you heard her?" And then they start having like replaying everything of their interactions and realizing that he was never there. It was Butcher talking to himself the whole time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So go back
I
and
need to
rewatch
watch
that
that.
episode before the new
Yeah.
season starts up. Yeah, that's all. It was just so well done. I was like, oh, it completely threw me off guard. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, okay, bet. So I'm excited for this. I know they're going to be doing a prequel series also that centers on Soldier Boy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I think it's supposed to be set maybe in World War II. I can only imagine what that wildness is going to be like.
Wild.
Yeah, because you figure World War II is it's going to be yeah. But I do need to watch season 2 of Gen V because they link them up so well together.
Yeah.
And one can lead right into the other. I kind of didn't want to watch it because I was still really sad about the passing of Chance, who I was just such a fan of, especially from Sabrina.
Yeah.
As we speak about Sabrina, Teen Witch again, yeah, such a great role in that series. I was just such a huge fan of it, and seeing him in Gen V I was like, oh yes, this guy's so great, I love it. And then yeah, for him not be here anymore, died tragically. And then the way they talk about his character and how he died in the show, and seeing how his father reacts, it was just very heartbreaking to me. I was like, wow, that's really, it's sad when they have to mourn an actor, and then when the series comes back and they have to mention the character, they have to mourn him again.
Yeah.
That's
It's always rough.
Yeah, it's similar to what happened in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. I needed therapy after this one because I'm like, okay, I know he's gone. And I'm like, shit, it's gone. I don't like this.
Yeah, and then they're mourning him literally again, not just the character, but also the person in the show, because they're like, the whole thing is just very. I can't imagine. Like I know it was all love on that set, but I can't imagine having to go back into that, and then the way it was just very good. So yeah, but to say yes, I'm excited for this. I want to see how this goes out. It's not going to be like the comic as much, so I'm excited to see what happens. Absolutely, yes. We're going to see Butcher's going to just Butcher's
gonna butcher.
but Carl Urban does such a great job in it. Oh my god, he's awesome in the role. So we're gonna end with we're gonna end with the anime that's coming out. Why is this not coming up the way I want it to come up? Damn it, Jabba. Why is it not happening?
Blame the boys.
Okay, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's fine. Whenever in doubt, blame boys because they probably did something wrong. So we have the Dorohedoro. Hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Is coming back for season 2. It's been a while. It's been a few years. But this anime is just crazy wild. Basically, the gist of it is this: a man is like there's this world where there are sorcerers. Sorcerers place curses on people. It's wild as hell. The food looks really good. Looks like I think this place smells good at times because of the food, but it's also like this very dark world where there are sorcerers. Sorcerers can place curses on you, and we come across this man who has the head of a lizard
Mm-hmm.
because he has been like cursed by a sorcerer, and it's him and his friend, his partner, and they're trying to figure out who the person is that cursed him. But
Who
here's the
done did it?
thing. Hmm?
It'd be like, who done did it?
It was probably Dumbledore. So and that's a deep cut because I don't really know that much about Hogwarts. But every time he catches a sorcerer and he wants to know, the lizard head opens up its mouth. This he picks up the sorcerer, puts the sorcerer's head in the mouth, and then there's another head that pops out, who is that's his actual head, his actual face, looks and says, nope, that's not him. So every time he comes across sorcerer, there's a fight, and he has to look at him and figure out if that's the sorcerer that cursed him, because only the sorcerer that cursed him can take off the curse.
Mm.
But it's like two different heads. He's got the lizard head, but then there's his actual head, which is the one that has to see the person because he can't see out of the lizard head's eyes. Wild premise, I know, but the animation is so beautiful and so crazy, and it's such an aloof um, uh, series. I got into this actually from M Shy S Dash. She was one that actually was like talking about it, and I was like, "What the hell is this mess?" M Shy has the quirkiest of tastes, quirky and eclectic taste possible. She even has Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales Volumes 1 and 2 are the names of her 2 volumes of her anthology story. So right there, it's fun, it's action packed, and like I said, it's just really aloof and like different. Season 2 trailer has popped up last week, I want to say.
Okay.
I don't know how to. That's all I can tell you about this anime. It's just
watch
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I like what I like a lot though is the design as well of the characters. His partner, who is a woman, or female presenting, I want to say, uh, the way they draw her is she's not like small and demure. She's like she works out, like she's in the gym,
Mhm.
like she's hitting the puncher bag, like she's kicking the bag, like she's going in on these workouts. So I love when characters are designed with muscle and a little thicker, a little broader. I don't always like in anime when a character is so thin or
Right.
if they're over muscular, like like a Super Saiyan 4 or 5. I don't know what the hell it is.
Hmm. I
Something like
mean, they
that.
big enough.
Exactly, yeah. So I like when they have these different designs for characters, and I love that again, it's just so different. The first time I watched it, I said, "Wait, what?" When he put the guy's head in the lizard's mouth, and he was like, and he pop, and his head actually, what he like, and his head will pop up like out of the throat, pop up, and it'll go, "No, that's not him," and then it'll go back in, and I was like, "What the hell am I watching?" But I couldn't turn away.
Like, I
So
need more
yes,
of it.
yeah, go check this out. I want to say it's 11 episodes, maybe
That sounds about
season
right
one.
For a Netflix
Yeah,
anime.
yeah, I want to say that, which is a good amount. I like short seasons. That 20 some episode season stuff. No, it's fine, whatever. So go check this out. It's on Netflix. I highly recommend this. It is a huge amount of fun. Go watch. I always think I'm pronouncing this properly. The Dorohedoro season 1, and then go check out the trailer for season 2. you will not be disappointed. And if you are, I will give you your money back. But then again, the show is free. You didn't pay anything to watch it, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
And that's everything for our news stories, except Jabba's got one more thing that popped up.
Yeah, we have the Oscars, Oscar noms and winners and amazement. And yeah, I'm still cold. Maybe a little bit too much sugar, but it's in the tea.
Happening? What is happening here?
I don't know. Anyway,
what is happening?
First we have like 2 shout outs that are making like major, in my opinion, major history. First off, shout out to K-pop Demon Hunters, because we're going up. It's our moment. You didn't get it. We're going. Gonna be golden. Because Golden.
Sorry.
Golden won for best original song, which I'm happy for, and also won for best animated feature. It was going up against Zootopia 2, which I did see over the weekend. Wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it, but I'm glad that this won. And I think you might say, what was this? So I could be wrong, but I think this like what Netflix is like animated, like one of their like their animated films, like one just solely on them, that wasn't even like Disney or like DreamWorks, because it was only Netflix that did it.
It's a possibility, yeah. I mean, this movie was just
it's good.
It's yes.
And I'm saying one thing why it's another reason why it's a big feature, because one, it's people of color. Yes, I know they're Korean, they have a lighter skin tone, but it's just not your standard people that you see win for animated awards, especially for like original songs, because with Golden there is like, Korean dialogue in the song. People are singing it. So it's like, give the gold where the gold's due. So yay. And also another big, fantastic win is for Sinners. Because we got for best original act, for original was it screenplay for Ryan Coogler, best actor Michael B. Jordan for the plot. We have we have best cinematography for Autumn Gerald, but I want to say that she's actually a first person of color woman to win this award.
Yes.
So that's why it's another good claps all around. And they also got for best original score. So even though it was nominated for, the movie was nominated for 16 Oscar awards, and they should have won more. I'm glad with the categories that they won for. They could have won more, but I'm saying for at least for like, especially for best actor, the cinematography, because you don't see that much. I'm in for best original screenplay. I'm happy. If you guys haven't gone and watched Sinners, watch it for the plot. That's what I'm gonna say, for the plot.
This is the running gag of the show. I think this is more of a running gag than anything that I could have ever come up with, truthfully. Because it thickens. They got me doing it, jeez. Yeah. K-pop Hunters, the K-pop Demon Hunters was something so different. It threw me off so much, and I watched it late after a show one night, and I was like, okay, let me watch it. And I was riveted. I was laughing. I was singing along. The songs immediately popped into my head. And I enjoyed the story so much and the message behind it. And I would love for this to be like a trilogy.
Oh, well, we are getting the sequel.
Yes.
Which
I want a trilogy. I definitely want a trilogy.
Yeah.
And yeah, the soundtrack is beautiful and just so much. And it got people into like K-pop more too, which was funny that this movie could do that. I was like, wow, this is cool. As far as Sinners, absolutely yes. Sinners was yes. I have if you know me, you know how I feel about award shows, awards in general. You know how I feel about the Oscars. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna praise where praise is due, because this is something that means a lot to these actors, to these writers, producers, to all the crews, everything. Sinners was just one of the most beautiful movies possible. Last year, my 2 movies were Sinners and Weapons. Both movies won Oscars for stuff. Yeah. Amy Madigan won for supporting actress. Supporting actress, yes.
Supporting actress, yeah.
Yeah. And that was no shot. That was no uh, dismissing anything from Sinners. Ryan, Michael, Wenmi, the just Delroy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who was a part of that movie. There's no fat in there as well. There's nothing to cut. Everything is perfectly placed where it should be, and it was so inspiring and beautiful and amazing. Award shows, there are, you can look at, there's so many performances from different actors, what have you, movies, stuff like that, and see that they're so incredible, but they never get anywhere near Oscars. Oscars is not the beginning and the end, but I understand the prestige of it, and Oscar nominated, Oscar winning, award winning. I understand that. That I'm happy for them. Michael B. Jordan, Jersey's own, Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
doing it. Look, y'all already know. All My Children. You know, I'm a soap opera head. It's All My Children. Here. Oscar went up on stage. Susan Lucci. Yeah, Susan Lucci actually was like, she had a tweet or a post, something on social media. She was like, "Oh, congratulations to you and everything." And I was like, the queen of like daytime, whose legacy is saying that was just so beautiful, and seeing how they are. And Ryan Coogler, I absolutely adore the way he speaks about movies, the way he speaks about anything really that he's passionate about. I love that he is authentically himself. He does not code switch. He stays there. I also love the fact that he's speaking and he has a bit of a stammer, which which I totally empathize with because of my stammer and my stutter.
Right.
And the way he comes across is just beautiful, and the love. And this movie was beautiful. It was beautiful on so many levels. This movie is beyond Oscars. We'll be real.
And can we say this, at least, like, I believe when I saw this that a lot of the horror films won Oscars this year.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think it was obviously Weapons, you had Frankenstein, you had Sinners,
Yes,
and I believe
yes.
they're saying that was it one battle after another. I didn't know that was considered a horror one.
I mean, the depiction of black women, maybe, but I don't
But
think
like
that's considered a horror.
I could double check that, but I definitely know that obviously
I think there was another horror movie, but I can't remember what it was. But I think there was another one that won something.
there was one. I would consider this one more of like a horror. It was a Begonia with the Emma.
Yeah, Emma Robert. No.
Stone, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that one was trippy. I'll give it that one. That one was definitely trippy.
No, it wasn't that. But there was another horror movie, I think, that won something, and it's never happened. The last time I can think of a horror movie winning something big or being really noticed was Silence of the Lambs. Yes, that is a horror movie, folks. I don't care what you say. That is a horror movie. It is considered a horror movie. Thriller, yes. Drama, but definitely horror.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because it was Frankenstein. Frankenstein won for costume design.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Sinners was obviously winning for other stuff. Weapons won for best supporting actress, but there was another.
I can't remember what the other movie was, but it didn't even dawn on me. I was like, "Whoa, yeah," because horror is it's not what it once was. There's so much more to it. There's so much detail. There's so much storytelling has just evolved in such beautiful ways where now you can't shun off a movie because it's an animated movie or because it's a horror or even because it's a comedy. Good acting, good writing, good cinematography, good whatever it is going to show up.
Well, I'm just naming those three horror movies I know for a fact won the Oscars. I could, besides one battle after another, at least I know those three horror movies they won Oscars for.
Yeah, so I'm very glad for that. Well, M. Shai was saying, yeah, it's trippy. Yeah, that's the best word to describe it. It is a trippy. Like even the opening for Dorohedoro is trippy, but I like it, and I like the opening music. It's cool.
I'm gonna rewatch that.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah. So on that note, folks, look, Thank you so very much. We have talked about anime. We've talked about Bungie. We have, I don't know why I said it like that. I have no idea. I need sleep in the worst way. We have talked about Oscars. We have talked about um, we've talked about anime, animation, and gaming, which is what we said we were going to talk about.
And boys.
Yes, and the boys. There's so much going on, so much to read, so much to watch and read. But Jabba, what are you reading, watching, or playing?
Okay, so like I said, I just got finished watching Zootopia 2 because I was in the mood. It was a good feel good, and especially to see all the different movie references that they put into there, which I enjoyed. I can't say you have to go watch it. So that's what I'm watching. I kind of took a pause on reading because work is starting to get into in the way. I'm also prepping for convention season starting next month. Let's go. And then yeah, just doing some lore farming for Destiny 2. So yeah. So what about you, Mr. Hungry Bitch?
What am I watching? I'm watching. I started rewatching. This is weird, but I've been wanting to watch this for the longest time. Miami Vice is on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
The original series is on Tubi, and I've been into that. I got so much into it that I wanted to rewatch Rebel Ridge because of Don Johnson.
Okay.
I also want to rewatch Watchmen because something about Don Johnson as he got older seemed like more of a like a better actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like seeing him pop up randomly and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, is that Don Johnson? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? Yeah, so that's cool. What am I reading? I just bought because it was actually on sale on Kindle, but I want a hard copy as well. Is I, Medusa, which is the retelling of Medusa.
Oh, I'm Medusa.
Yeah, I, Medusa. Not I'm Medusa, but I, Medusa.
Okay.
Medusa. It's basically a retelling of how Medusa came to be, but it's told as if she's a vigilante, and still in like a Greek mythology and everything, but how because the gods in Greek mythology, if they curse you, it's always because they're being petty and jealous of something. Always. It's never for a good reason. It's never like, oh, you were bad, I gotta do. It's always because, oh, you prettier than me? Oh, I got something for that ass. Always. Make you ugly. Exactly. They are the pettiest people possible. How are you mad at the women that Zeus has seduced by masquerading himself as their husbands or what have you, but you never mad at Zeus? You take him back continuously. Come on, Hera. Girl. You tried to kill Hercules with snakes in his crib. Girl. Come on now. That's ridiculous. It's Zeus's fault. That was that baby's fault.
I mean, Zeus is a hoe.
Zeus is nasty. Zeus is a victimizer. Well,
I mean, his whole bloodline is toxic. Even from like his daddy.
I mean,
his daddy wanted to destroy Zeus before that.
Because he probably knew.
He's like, I don't like you. I think I might want to get rid of you.
Zeus will straight up sleep with anything. You blink. Oh, you want some of his lightning bolt? Bruh, you gotta relax and calm down.
That's what happens. And then he got his eyeballs gouged out by Kratos.
So mad at that reference. Yeah, and then it tells about her, like how she begins to be a vigilante because of that, because she's cursed and her locks. So
okay,
her locks end up becoming snakes.
Now, is this set in like ancient Greek time? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Which people have actually theorized that the legend of Medusa and everything was because it was a dark-skinned woman with locks. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. So yeah, there's a story about that. What am I playing? I am going. I know. I'm almost pulling my ear out. I'm playing the Division 2 along with Destiny. I'm playing the Division 2. Just having a great time with that. Just enjoying the open world and something different than Destiny. Actually, seeing my character's body, like when I'm playing, doing different missions, the customization, like my weapons, everything. Just really going into that and just having fun with that as well is just awesome. But yeah, that's what I'm reading, watching, or playing. Going on. Jabba, do you have any shows that you're going to be doing in the forthcoming future? Forthcoming future. That doesn't make any sense. In the upcoming weeks or
Future?
months. Yes.
Yeah, starting next month, I will be at Cyclone Con. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like up in North Jersey for
Okay.
just a 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
And then May will be on a heavier side. I'm still waiting to hear if I could go into Fan Philly Expo the
Okay.
weekend of my birthday. So fingers crossed, everybody. If I make it, I will let you guys know in the weeks to
Outstanding.
come.
Outstanding. So, folks, on that note, I am Antonio Pomadas, aka the Hungry Bleak, the hungriest man in the room.
This is your girl Jabba Chan with the most warmest tea ever.
My tea is a bit stone cold.
Boston.
Yes.
Sorry.
Happy late 316 day, and I hope you all open up a can of whoop ass and get a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And just stun somebody. No, just don't. Stun them with your beauty and your smile and your intelligence. Don't actually walk up to somebody and stone cold stun somebody and then ask for somebody to throw a beer at you. That's not how it happens in real life. It is.
Well, can they still throw me a beer? I'll take the beer.
Oh hell yeah. On that note, I apologize, Steve Austin, for that horrible I apologize. You all have a very good day. Enjoy the rest of it. Please be safe. This Wednesday, Robert will be doing an interview with John McGuire for his latest Kickstarter. And Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always, the Hungry Bleak Show, I will be having some news that has happened over the week in comics. A lot of great stuff that's been happening and that I'm very happy about. It's been making me smile. And also, I'll be telling you about some of the comics that have come out that I have picked up, and we'll go from there. All right? So, you have a very good evening, day, whatever it is. Enjoy the rest of it. Please be safe. Drink water. Take your vitamins. Take your meds for whether it's a physical, mental, or emotional ailment. We want you to be the best you can be. And as always, and I am tired of saying this, and I wish I could stop saying it, fuck Trump and abolish ICE.
Amen.
There you go. Folks, you have a very good one. We'll see you. Peace.